awesome school and really getting those kids back into the rhythm of things. Now that school is back in session and your little ones are learning to read, many of them, we thought we would help you out with some parenting tips from a woman who, in fact, specializes in what she calls raising a reader. Joining me now is Jill Leshin, CEO of Pre-K Academy, to show us some ways to help your kids just fall in love with reading. Right. We hope they do. Good morning. It's nice to have you on such a special day for us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, I have a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old, and I'm really kind of in this world of trying to figure out when do you start them and you know, how do you improve the skills of those emerging readers. So this is really critical, I think, for a lot of parents in this boat.
Absolutely, absolutely. Reading is so important to your child's development. The first thing that you want to do is create a reading ritual for your children.
Okay.
And it starts on day 1 when they're babies.
Really?
You hold the baby, you make it a warm, loving, wonderful experience for the baby. Choose age-appropriate books, colorful books for the baby. And as they get older, you want to make your reading ritual really fun. So we have something right here. This is the Reading Rock Star. You can pick one child to be the Reading Rock Star. They can put on this fun little hair and beads, or if you have a little princess, you can do a tiara.
Okay.
And the Reading Rock Star gets to choose the book for that night, and just making it really fun. You can also do flashlight readers. I have these. I love these little
what is that?
flashlights. Your 2-year-old and your 7-year-old.
Oh, look at
7-year-old would love
that.
that. So you turn it on. You turn off all the lights.
And then they put their finger?
Everybody gets a flashlight. Turn off all the lights, and then you read in the dark.
I've never seen these lights,
So fun.
finger lights.
So fun. You can use a little flashlight as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Then
I'm getting the message here that it's got to be fun. It can't just be kind of like just a routine, but something that they look forward to.
Absolutely, it has to be fun. And there's so many great pre-reading skills that we don't even know about that we're already doing. Do you ever drive around in your car and point out the fire trucks or the...
I do.
Okay. Well,
I do.
You were building
motorcycles.
Excellent. You are building pre-reading skills when you do that. It's called phonological awareness.
Okay.
And it's the ability to hear the sounds in the environment and label the sounds. So, for example, in our classes, the children wear these fun little bunny ears, and they go on sound hunts, and you can do this with your kids at home. So you listen for the sounds, and you encourage your children to label the sounds. And what that does is it trains the brain for later on the next really important, very critical pre-reading skill, which is phonemic awareness, which is the ability to identify letter sounds and letter patterns in words.
So this would be like the the duh, the sk,
Absolutely.
all those different sounds.
Right,
Okay.
and phonemic awareness is so important. In our classes, we do all kinds of fun things to just really get the kids really counting sounds and
I don't know where you're going with that.
This is so fun. You can get this at your local dollar store, and you slap. It's called a reading slapper, and you slap out the sounds. So, for example, let's say cat.
Okay.
K, ah, t. How many sounds did you hear?
3.
Good job.
But I was nervous to answer that. I don't know why. I felt like I was going to get it wrong.
You're setting up the brain for spelling. And,
okay.
And then you can help them blend sounds together. So you take one of these and you have them feel the motion. Cat. Cat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and you can, if you don't want to get a fancy one, this I got at the local office store.
Okay.
You put it in there. And the important part is the kinesthetic movement. It lights up all the different parts of the brain when you're using different senses.
So when they're using their hands and their eyes and their ears and their mind, that whole kind of synergy is where the development and the reading skills are grown?
Multisensory instruction is key for early childhood.
Okay.
It's absolutely necessary.
Now, how early do we start? I know you said when we're reading, but when we're really kind of focusing on, as we call the CAT and those sorts of things, what age does that start at?
The phonemic awareness begins about age 4.
Okay.
The phonological awareness and reading rituals, you start on day 1.
Okay.
Phonemic awareness, about 4. Some 3-year-olds are ready for it. When your child starts to show interest in letters, that's when you can start saying, what sound do you hear at the beginning of mat? I hear a sound. What do you hear? What do you hear at the end? I hear a t sound. So kind of model it for them, and then that helps them.
I'm totally distracted. I have to kind of get you off a little bit, only because I see all of this.
Yes.
Where did you get these? Because I have to share this with our viewers.
I love these. I'm so glad that you love them too. Family labels.
Okay.
They create personalized stationery. This is an excellent way to continue to encourage your reader to continue reading. So once they begin to read, you want to write them little notes. And I put these in lunchbox letters. and write them little notes. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
they write me back on their own. This is Ben, my son. He's really into hockey, and Luke's super into soccer, so he likes to write me back. And that's just encouraging them to continue the reading. Have a reading basket in your car, put books everywhere, magazines, things
Just
they like.
immerse them in the love, and
Immerse
that's
them,
how you
right.
get them.
Surround them with print.
Okay, and when you're done doing that, or in advance of that, what you need to do is just check out Pre-K Academy, because you offer these fantastic classes, really just kind of focusing on the things that you've discussed, plus so many more. So I want to provide information so that you can get your young readers in there. We'll have that information on sonoranliving.com. Good stuff. I learned a lot,
Thank you.
Jill.
I'm so glad. Thank you.
It's never too late to get started on that.
Well,
never too late, never too early either.
Both. They both work.
Grab that fly swatter. I think we have some new uses for that.
I know.
Let's use that.
Step in line.